This morning we are bringing back our election series, Coffee with the Candidates, where we get to know the candidates running for office in the upcoming election on a more personal level. Joining us this morning is Democratic nominee for the mayor of the great city of Providence, Gonzalo Cuervo. Good morning, sir. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
First of all, welcome to the roadshow. I'm excited that you stayed even after seeing Brendan's picture.
We all have those pictures. All of us, yes.
That we do. So thank you for coming in and welcome to the show. So first, what is your favorite part of the city of Providence? The city of Providence is, we were even saying yesterday, it's just such a great city.
I mean, the city, the fantastic thing about Providence is that there's so much diversity. And not only, diversity in its people, but also in the experiences. Like, neighborhoods are different, one neighborhood from the other. I really like to walk and bike a lot in the city, so I spend a lot of time, around College Hill, mostly the south side where I've spent most of my life.
Sure. And
I live in Mount Pleasant. I love to visit the businesses along Chalkstone and some of those areas. It's really a walkable city, and I think that makes it incredibly remarkable.
If you are biking up College Hill, then
when I go there, I have an e-bike.
Oh,
I'm not fit.
I was going to say, I'm going to give you hats off just for that.
I could, 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah. So let's also talk about some of the restaurants in the city as well, and some of the places that you like to go, because we really are. We're blessed with so many great restaurants from all different parts of the world in the city of Providence, and some of the best chefs in the world are here.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. Providence has been a focal point for culinary excellence.
Sure.
We really punch above our weight. I would argue that we have a lot more original, authentic, fabulous restaurants than even a city like Boston, which is 7 times our size.
Right.
And that's due to a number of things. Part of it is the diversity. Part of it is kind of that institution of JWU that has just pumped out generation after generation of people who really care about the culinary arts. And it's just a remarkable food scene.
Yeah, it really is. One of the other things we were saying yesterday, look, we've got the calamari, we have Del's, we have coffee and milk on the menu here in Rhode Island all the time. What are some of the favorite things that you like to try?
I mean, I really, obviously we all have our favorite Italian restaurants, and certainly Providence has more than enough excellence there. But lately I've been really spending a lot of time visiting El Ninja on Broad Street, which is really Dominican Japanese fusion.
Oh, nice.
They have really Latin infused sushi, basically.
Okay.
And it's a really cool spot. It's really turning around that part of that Broad Street commercial district,
which is a great neighborhood.
Which is a great, fantastic neighborhood. I raised my kids in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
And the other piece is the other place is more of a known classic, is Los Andes, which is within walking distance of my house, which is fantastic.
Sure. Now we were saying this yesterday. We asked the candidate who came in yesterday, do you have any hidden talents that you could either share with us or tell us about?
I mean, I think, look, I've always been a creative person. When I was a kid, I played instruments. In elementary and middle school, I played the trumpet, and in high school and in my early 20s, I played the drums. I was in a garage band, and a nameless garage band. And I'm also, I'm a graphic designer. So I have limited drawing skills, but I owned a business for several years when I was younger that was a graphic design business, and that's really how I got to know a lot of people in the business community in Providence, in the small business community, because I was doing work for them as a graphic designer.
Not sure if you know, but Brendan Kirby has taken up the electric guitar. I mean, you guys could form a band.
We could. I wouldn't be particularly good at it, but we could.
Well, he's getting better. Everybody has lessons. Sir, thanks so much for coming in. Great to have you here on the Road Show. Thanks so much for joining us. And don't forget, Primary Day is coming up next Tuesday, September 13th.